Hi, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Replay. Last time around, we got some backstory from Red. We explored Cosmo Canyon, and Red decided he's going to continue with us at the behest of Bugenhagen, his grandfather, as we try to save the planet. Let's jump back in. So I wanted to do just a little bit more poking around Cosmo Canyon before we head out. Talk to party members. Barrett's hanging out with the barrels. Barrett and the barrels. It's fun to say. So he alluded to this before. So Barrett came here at some point in the past, and this is where he learned about the planet and what Mako energy really was. And he had Marlene with him. And so that's when he formed Avalanche. Yeah, tell us more. And so here, I've ragged on Barrett, not without merit, about his motivations for doing what he does, and his lack of self-awareness, and we're getting some of that now. You know, if he had known then what he does now, would he have done things the same way? Maybe not. He wanted revenge for his own town, got a lot of people killed who weren't responsible. At least he's being introspective. I'm sure, with the benefit of hindsight, I'm sure we all have things we would go back and do differently in our lives. Hopefully most, if not all of us, haven't made decisions that resulted in a lot of people getting killed. Huge magnet? Maybe? What are you doing in the kitchen? Which one of them is going to eat? Well, let's see. So the Moogle is a stuffed animatronic toy, basically, and I think the cat is a remote-controlled robot. Yuffie, of course, is in the materia shop. She doesn't like backtracking. Has she done anything other than complain? I don't think so. Care to join me for a drink? You're buying. That's... Alright. Aerith perhaps really is the slum drunk, who knows? my, Tifa, have you been imbibing? Look, they're both adults. They can be responsible. Alright, so this must be Red's room. Nothing's quite as comfy as the den. Ain't it the truth? Alright, I believe we've chatted with everybody. So let's get back on the road in our freshly repaired buggy. We have this northeast. Yeah, I did a little bit of stuff off camera. I went back and did a Fort Condor battle. Did some leveling up. And that's the stuff that's a little monotonous. It's an old school game. Grinding was part of how it worked. But for this playthrough, I'm more interested in talking about the story and whatnot. So we cannot pass this town in the buggy. So we are in the Nibel area, so I think it makes sense to switch. Since Cloud and Tifa are from Nibelheim, have them in the party for the homecoming. Tifa surprised. Because the town was burned down. Yeah, Earth, it is a little suspicious. Clown gets defensive. We believe you, buddy. I love the Nibelheim music. Yeah, what's the story? The town burned down 5 years ago. Oh, you were born and raised here. Well, if neither Tifa nor Cloud recognize you, don't trust you. Somebody else in a black cloak or cape. Let's go to reunion. Let's check the water heater while we're back here. Yep, working fine. Particularly interesting at the store here. Oh, you've been in business here for a long time? Yeah, it's crazy to think Cloud left home 14, maybe 15 years old, depending on the precise timing, to go join up with Shinra and be in the military. As a youngin'. Now, this was somebody's home in the flashback. We had the brother and sister copied each other. You hear the voice of Sephiroth. Well, we know Cloud's been hearing a voice. Dog, what was happening? What happened here 5 years ago? You're no help. Cloud's house. Who are you? Must get it and bring to Sephiroth, then become one with Sephiroth. Wonder what they're looking for. Maybe they all went to high school together. It's going to be like their 10-year reunion. It is curious that so many of them are in Nibelheim. Oh, here we go. Periodic report to Professor Hojo. Clone activity report number 21. To date, no clones have left the town during this quarter. No abnormalities. Among the keywords and phrases were reunion and Sephiroth. Nothing new to report. 18 people visited. Staff reported 3 incidents of inquiry about the incident that took place 5 years ago. Visitors were discouraged. No plans to surveil. It's just the same thing again. So, we know Shinra is involved in covering up what happened here. Hojo was doing some sort of scientific experiment related to cloning. And the clones appear to be these figures in the black cloaks who frequently reference Reunion or Sephiroth. If I remember right, you can get some treasure if you play the main theme of the game. But I don't think we get the important treasure until later in the game anyway, so don't need to bother with it here. So that was Tifa's house. Interesting that there was no commentary from her. Let's check out what's going on here. A little one. I don't know if the implication is that they are the brother and sister from 5 years ago. Alright, so a town that I'm pretty sure burnt down, rebuilt. People presumably employed by Shinra, covering it up. And these black garbed figures. Sephiroth might be in the mansion. Well, we're going to check that out, aren't we? This is theme music. So we have notes here. The experiment was a success, confronted by one of the Turks, but took care of him. Conducted experiments and left him asleep in the basement. Need to find the key. So in the original game, there was a puzzle where you'd have to go around the mansion and find clues to open a safe. One of the mods is circumventing some of these more subjectively irritating fetch quests. Okay, so we still have something in the box, but we don't need to worry about opening the safe to find the key in the basement. Alright, let's poke around. Okay, we've reloaded, messed with materia. Let's try this fight again. And by messed with, I mean given to our party members who didn't have it. So the gimmick with this boss, you can see he's sort of split in half there. One half is physical, one half is magic, and he will change to fully one or the other based on our actions during the fight. Okay, so it's flipped to fully magical, so we are gonna beat the crap out of it. I guess that is kind of our general approach to enemies in this game. And it's worked so far. Good hit. Nice. Good job, team. Get those gains. I continue to take this shot. Different music now. Well, they do not appear to be alive. Don't belong here. I don't know, mysterious man sleeping in a coffin. Seems like you might not belong here. Oh, Cloud was just trying to help. He was having a nightmare. I'm not sure you can atone by sleeping. Well, yeah, it was sort of the beginning of the nightmare, wasn't it? Well, yeah, Sephiroth found some knowledge. Yeah, you know, then went on a little bender, burned the town down, went to the reactor, killed some people, found his mother. You don't know what happened after that. Something mysterious. And this mysterious man knows the name Sephiroth. Well, so we just dished, and Coffin Man has nothing to say to us. Except to say that he is partially responsible. So the man is a former Turk. Vincent. His sleep has spanned decades. And he has no affiliation with Shinra now. A lot of former Shinra going around. Hojo is a name we recognize. And so another tidbit of information here. So Hojo and someone whose name we haven't heard yet, Lucretia, were responsible for Sephiroth's birth. Oh, and here's a twist. Lucretia is Sephiroth's Earth Mother. So, some of the truth comes out here. So Hojo and Lucretia, or possibly just Hojo, we don't really know yet, conducted an experiment. They infused Genova cells into Lucretia's unborn child. Lucretia actually gave birth to that child, who was Sephiroth, so Genova is not Sephiroth's mother. We hear Professor Gast's name again, who Sephiroth knew. Lucretia may or may not have been a willing partner in this. Vincent loved her. Yeah, Tifa, sleep is a weird punishment. We do get some backstory there. So, this is interesting. So we have two tanks. Tank number 1, specimen code Z. Something scratched inside the glass. Feeding time. Tank number 2, specimen code C. Message on the inside is escape. So 2 people were held here. Z and C, and trying to escape, or successfully escaped. We'll come back to that. For now, it looks like someone's been reading again. The reunion will be taking place soon. Oh, and apparently we're invited. Nice. Although up north, continent of snow and ice, doesn't sound like the best place to have a party. Yeah, Cloud wants to settle it right here, right now. Sephiroth says he's heading to the Temple of the Ancients, and if we want to interfere, we should follow. You just throw materia at us. Also, you can fly. So we have more we can research here. Let's take a look. Locked away, do not something. Mutations, abandon this. Can we get all the way over there? I guess not. Okay, Genova Project report if Professor Gast's new findings are correct. So originally, from what Sephiroth read, Professor Gast led a team that excavated Genova from a 2,000-year-old rock stratum and believed Genova was an ancient. And And this log indicates that those findings were incorrect, so Jenova is not an ancient, which means the Jenova Project's original goal of reproducing the powers of the ancients could not succeed, because Jenova is not an ancient. However, they are repurposing the Jenova Project to augment military personnel. Jenova may not be of this world. Remember at the beginning of the game when we had the star field and I said it suggested something cosmic? Let's see, project report. 2 people captured. Soldier first class. No changes. Shinra trooper. Reaction to Jenova detected.
The escapees... Well, the escapees escaped, otherwise they couldn't.
The escapees. So the 2 people in the containers, Z and C, escaped. This apparently is saying that they were located near Midgar. Soldier first class was deceased. Shinra trooper not found, but believed to be dead. Search party sent to Midgar, nothing found. So again, the threads are being woven into everything that's happening in the game. But yeah, Hojo doing experiments with Jenova. Not good. If you come with us, we meet Hojo. Well, since we are sort of going after Shinra, it seems likely. Vincent regains HP. His limit forms now attack on a set cycle. He starts each battle with wall. Okay, interesting. So that reflects, I guess, the experiments that have been done on him. Sure, we'll take you. You should not complaining like Yuffie. Let's hit the inn. So, yeah, partial answers here and there. Clues about what's going on. But what we know is that the reunion involves the people in the black cloaks who are possibly acting in support of Sephiroth. Sephiroth is looking for the Temple of the Ancients, and the reunion will eventually be happening further north from where we are. Yeah, a lot of stuff to dig into, but we'll do it another time. I did notice my camera glitched out here, so just assume I'm speaking towards the camera and making my usual reaction faces. But yeah, good story. I enjoyed this part. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and we'll catch you in the next time. Bye.